Welcome, Scorpio, to your oracle reading. And for you this week, I pulled number 24, Crow, as your medicine card. Now, 24 breaks down to 6, which is the number for relationships. And this isn't always romantic relationships. This could be the relationship you have with family, friends, yourself, or even the universe. And this week, I'm going to say that this is the relationship you have with yourself that you're going to be working on. Now, Crow medicine is universal law. And there are some universal laws that affect everyone. This is not man-made law. This is laws that affect energy and patterns. The Hermetic principles of the Emerald Tablet are such laws. Know thyself, as within, so without, as above, so below. Things like this come to mind when universal law comes up. And so this is a week to really pay attention to where your mental state is. It's a great week to do a frequency check. And to do a frequency check, simply write down stream of conscious mind, everything that comes into your mind, and put it aside for an hour or two, or perhaps come back to it the next day. Then read it with fresh eyes and decide whether or not what you're reading is negative or positive. If it's positive, congratulations, you're on a higher frequency. If it's negative, it's time to change your frequency and get into a state of gratitude, which is the fastest way to change your frequency. To do that, just write down all the things that you are grateful for and focus on that instead of what you lack. And when you focus on what you already have, you actually attract more to you. That is one of the universal laws that exists. When you feel abundant, abundance flows naturally to you. If you chase abundance, abundance will keep at bay. Now for your mineral companion this week, I pulled this beautiful piece of obsidian glass, also known as dragon glass, and this is shadow integration. So your shadow is going to be an issue this week. You're going to have the shadow come up. And what the shadow is it's all the disowned or repressed aspects of yourself, the parts of yourself that you don't like. And the way to work with shadows is to integrate them, to open your mind, to accept them, to realize that they have a purpose. Your fears, your limitations have a purpose in your life. And you can find those purposes by writing it out, if that's what is your thing, or simply meditating upon the fears that come up for you this week. Now, for your advice card, I pulled number 17, Earth in reverse. 17 breaks down to 8, which is the number for rhythm and repetition. And so this has to do with your work, routine, or habits. More than likely, this has something to do with something that you think about, your habitual thoughts. And what Earth in reverse represents is this is a week to take time for yourself, to love and nurture yourself. Do little things. Buy yourself roses when you go to the grocery store. Enjoy that cup of coffee in the morning even more. Take the luxury of a few extra minutes in the shower. Whatever it is that helps you to fill up your cup this week, you're being asked to do that. This is probably because shadow integration does take a lot of energy. And it is a wonderful thing to be able to both integrate your shadow and nurture yourself through the process, because it does take a great deal of love to integrate the shadow. Now, for your clarifying card, I pulled number 53, Death. Again, we have this number 8 popping up. So your routine and habits are definitely playing a major role in this. That's what needs to change this week. And the Death card is natural endings. So there is something that is coming to an end regarding your routine and habits that needs to end. It's a natural ending. It's something you've come to the conclusion needs to change. This isn't something that's artificial or forced upon you. It's something that you've decided to move on from. And so we have the energy here of endings. Overall, what I see here is that this is a week where you realize that you've outgrown something, a thought pattern, a habit, and you put it to the side. You realize it's time to move on, to grow up in a spiritual way and evolve as a person. And you will do this through shadow integration, and you will nurture yourself through this process. So this is a beautiful week of personal growth for you. And I hope that you enjoy it, Scorpio. I know you love to dig deep into the mysteries and into the darkness. And so this is definitely the perfect week for you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more, check out your rising and moon sign videos. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you get next week's oracle. Bye for now.